Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Henry Jose. Hey, on this video and this blog, I want to talk about now that you've learned how to start generating leads, you learned about paid advertising or paid marketing, solo ads, whatever. What do you do with that list now? How do you really make more money, on your list? And that's what I want to discuss. All right? Let me get a drink here. Now, I know that you hear, and if you don't know it yet, the money is in the list. Okay, it's about building your database in a big way. Okay, and because the money is in the list. All right, that's just plain fact right there. Now, here's the thing: you can have 10,000. I've also seen the difference there where you also want to maximize the profitability per person on your list. And what do I mean by that? Well, there's people that I know that might have a list of 10,000 people on their database. And if you're new to online marketing or you're more used to direct marketing offline, don't let that scare you because it really isn't that hard to get your list to that point. Okay? And I will tell you that for people in offline marketing or not afraid to use some of the strategies offline, you don't need that big of a list to make that kind of money, especially if you have a good offline marketing. But here's the key though. Okay, the difference between the people that make $10,000 a month on 10,000 people on their database versus somebody that makes only $2,000 a month on 10,000 people on their list is this: leadership, communication, relationship, and credibility. All right, that's really the key. If you break down, if I've seen people in the same opportunity, same product, and they build their list the same way, but the difference between the person that ends up making $10,000 a month versus the guy that barely makes $3,000 a month is that this individual at $10,000 a month takes the time to personally communicate, build relationship, credibility, and build a credibility and relationship with their database. How do they do that? Okay, when we start generating leads, I know that a lot of people, like including myself, got online because you don't like making cold calls. All right, but I will tell you that if you're just willing to pick up the phone and and call the people that opt in. Now, if you have access to their phone number, if you pick up the phone. That's why offline marketers, if you're already trained at this and all that, just understand now you don't have to call anybody cold. You're actually calling somebody that, number one, probably already know your name because they received an email from you from your autoresponder. If you have an autoresponder. If you don't, you got to get on that, okay? But they should already receive an email from you maybe multiple times. So even if you followed up a day or two or three later, okay, they'll already should be familiar with your name. So it's a warm call. Yeah, and the call is just about providing customer service and introducing yourself. By being willing to do that, that just increases your ability to help them make a decision to join you, buy your product, and all that right off the bat by hundreds of percent more. Okay, why? Because the weakest link in online marketing is that people don't do that. Okay. People just don't pick up the phone and call people because they're too afraid. Now, it's not about you're not there to sell. Just think of it as that you're just picking up the phone, you're calling and saying, hey, Joe, I saw that you filled out a form on my website. Hopefully, whatever you saw was really valuable for you. I just want to introduce myself and, just let you know I'm here. I'm here to guide you. I'm not going to be the one teaching you and all that, but I'm going to guide you. I'm here to guide you, kind of answer some of your questions and also hopefully help you in whatever that you're trying to achieve. Okay, this is part of attraction marketing. Okay, attraction marketing is part of that. Now, do you really have to do that? Do you really have to make calls like that? No, you don't have to. But I'll tell you, it does increase your credibility, increase your closing ratio. Just understand that. Okay. Now, here's the cool thing: as you start making money. Right? As you start making money, you don't have to keep making those calls. You can hire somebody else to do that for you. Okay? And if you really get good at generating leads, okay, you can keep those people on your database, but then you can have a downline or somebody call them for you. Okay? And you can give it some of their leads to them or whatnot. It's really up to you. But bottom line, just giving personal attention to people that ends up in your list makes a huge difference. Okay, especially if you don't. And remember, you're there to be a friend, to be a mentor, to be a leader, to be a customer service provider. You're not there to babysit them. You're not there for them to bug all the time, but they just need to know that there's somebody behind this website. That alone will help them increase the decision making of signing up with you or buying your product by hundreds of percent better. Now, if you're really, really against picking up the phone and you don't have funds to have somebody to call people for you, then you want to make sure that you learn how to use your emailer. Okay, at NMSS we have a send a broadcast button in the back office. You learn how to start using your autoresponder and broadcaster and send out emails. Now, I know that we have pre-written emails for you to try and keep them coming back. I even have attraction marketing emails for you. But you know what? If you've been around, and people that have been around online long enough, they will know what is automated and what is actually something that you personally took the time to write out. It doesn't have to be long, doesn't have to be, but it's just the fact that you're willing to share knowledge, value, give them some tips, things of that nature. They will appreciate that. People will appreciate that so much, and you don't need to push them into your product or your service. As a matter of fact, your product and service and your marketing is passive. It's just it could be on your signature, and you're automatically promoting your product. Like, for an example, if you're part of NMSS, hey, if you don't have a marketing system that's helping automate things and building your business, and also if you want access to a limitless lead system, check this out. Boom, put a link to your capture page. Oh, by the way, if you're looking to lose weight, one of the companies I represent offers incredible weight loss strategies. You should take a look at this. Bam. But it's all passive. But the body of your email, 5 to 1 times, okay, for every 5 emails, it should be bringing value to your list and 1 sales pitch email. Okay. Now, guess what? How often should you send an email? Well, you know what? If you're sending email to marketers, then sending them daily email that brings them value will be accepted. Okay, at least, as a matter of fact, the email marketing is still one of the best ways, lowest cost ways of building relationship, credibility, and also income. All right, because you can hit it and boom, it goes out to hundreds, if not thousands, of people with 1 email, and it's personalized coming from you. So bring in value. We've done some pre-written ones for you and all that, but just the fact that you take the time to learn how to do that, then that'll be great. Now, here's the cool thing. I don't expect you to do that, to learn how to do that immediately, but the sooner you take the time to do those things, picking up the phone, sending an email, and connecting with your database, the sooner you'll start making more money per lead. Okay? One last thing here is that one of the things that if you have access to the phones, guess what? A lot of people actually use their cell phone. Okay? Well, why not send a text? Okay? Why not send them a text every so often? Especially if they signed up in your team or whatever. Send them a quick text. Say, hey, you're part of my team. I just wanted to give you a quick, send you a quick text here to let you know I'm here available for you. Boom. All right? Just the fact, again, that you take the time to provide leadership and all that. And you know what? And in the process, as you build your database, as you start making more money, as you start paying for other people to start providing services and doing customer service calls for you, okay? Then the sooner that you start learning how to create your own things, like creating little videos like this, or typing up good tips, and you can be sharing my blog, you can be sharing my video on YouTube or whatnot, okay? You could be, but sharing something of value to them and not just a sales pitch to them, guess what? They will stay in your database, okay? They will stay on your list. So anyway, hopefully that helps you guys. That is the key there to maximizing your profitability, minimizing the amount of time it takes to build a long-term sustainable income. And I call it sustainable because guess what? That list will keep following you and stay with you for as long as you keep providing value. And it's just, and of course you don't stop building your database, you don't stop building your list, right? But now it's all on automation. You're paying for certain, and you're putting in 20% of your money back into marketing, and it's just automatically builds your list for you. So now you're not so focused on just, oh, how do I generate leads? No, you're now focused on building relationship credibility and really making money. Okay, and you build that kind of foundation, especially in the first year or two of building your online empire. Man, you won't be able to stop making money, and everything that you'll touch will make you money just like that. Think about some of the people that you hear out there. There's some people out there that every time you hear them touch something, they make tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars just like that. Okay? It doesn't happen overnight. It's a matter of building it. If you do it consistently long enough, it will happen. So the main focus of building an online successful You Inc. is continually building that list and continually building relationship, credibility, communication with your database. As you do that, you're not going to have, there's not going to be any more struggles in your financial life. Okay? Hopefully that helps. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.